Hey everyone, welcome to Post to Post. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to the weekend. We're back at it with some more jersey concepts every Friday here on the channel. If you're new, it's been about 3 weeks since I've done one though, so I gotta get back on the horse. I got a good one for you today. Reverse retro concepts, but I think they're prediction based. They were created by Drew Martin. We've looked at his work a ton over the past couple of years, but he submitted them in September. So by the point of September, there's been some leaks, I guess at that point actually, a lot of rumors, a lot of credible inside information that was leaked. So I have a feeling that these are going to be quite predictive. I've not seen these before. We're going to react to these together, but I'm going to kind of judge these designs not only on design, but also how accurate these actually came to be, because now we know what all the jerseys look like in the Reverse Retro 2.0 series. So let's dive in and take a look, starting off with Anaheim. So, well, I mean, relatively close, actually. There's way more black in this concept than there is in the version that we did get. He's even got the logo in the neck correct, because I think at this point there was the Vancouver Canucks full, maybe even uniform, at least jersey leaked, so we did know that the logo on the front was going to be orange. And he's using the full uniform template here, so this isn't just jerseys, it's a uniforms. I thought it was jerseys, my apologies. So as far as the actual design of the jersey and the layout, it's pretty much perfect. It's it's very accurate, but the color organization, the color balance and stuff is obviously a little bit incorrect. There's a way more orange in the one that we currently got, way less black. This is nice. I think I do prefer the one that the Anaheim Ducks actually went with though. Let's move on to Arizona, and we have, I guess, I mean, it's still quite accurate, although the colors in the jersey obviously are flopped, where we've got the burnt orange instead. But he's included way more burnt orange in this than anyone who were making predictive designs without any inside information. So I think some people thought that the Arizona Coyotes would just do kind of like an inverse of their previous reverse retro jersey. But at the time when most people were designing concepts, we didn't know that they were going to go with the burnt orange as one of the primary colors. Turns out it was the primary color that they went with. So he's on the right track here, but not quite. And I think I do prefer the one that they went with, though, the one that currently exists. So let's move on. The Boston Bruins. I mean, this is pretty accurate. The shoulders are incorrect, I guess, just based on actual shape of the shoulders. It kind of comes in a little bit more near the edges. It's a little jaggy, and then the jaggedness part at the bottom of the jersey, while the placement is accurate, the design of the actual shape is a little bit incorrect, but the general thematic of the prediction here is completely correct. So well job, that doesn't make sense. I'm gonna go say well done and good job at the same time. Like, good job, Drew. Moving on. Buffalo Sabres, I mean, it's pretty accurate as well. I mean, damn. I mean, really, it's just missing the little notches up underneath the arms, and I think there's no gray at the bottom of this, or at least not that much, if I can remember correctly. But, generally, this is pretty close to the actual uniform, so great prediction here. Next is the, Carolina Hurricanes, and we've got almost, I get very, like, college vibes from this. And I think that was maybe a rumor in the late summer where Carolina was, I guess, predicted to go with a bit of a design like this, something that was not necessarily Stadium Series, but maybe Stadium Series inspired, where it's a little bit more modern. Technically, they did go with something modern. The retro and the reverse was just from 2019, so it wasn't really that retro. But I think even though their actual design that they went with was pretty low effort, I do prefer it over this, although this isn't too bad, but not my personal style. All right, moving on. Columbus. I mean, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. I don't even know if the shoulder patch is different or incorrect. I can't remember what the shoulder patch looks like on the jersey, even if they even had one. It's not one of the ones I ordered. Still waiting, by the way. Still waiting for 9 of my reverse retros to be shipped. Very frustrating. Anyway, very good prediction here. I guess it's a very good design as well, because that's exactly what they went with for the most part. Good job. Next, Calgary. Boom. I mean, I gotta check this one. This might be like literally perfect. Okay, so I brought up the actual designs of the reverse retros here on my screen, and this is literally perfect other than the logo. Like, I can't determine any kind of other mistake in the jersey itself. Even the pants are quite accurate, actually. Missing a little bit of red in the collar, but that's due to the template, not necessarily the design. The logo is differently colorized, but man, that's a That is a 99% accurate prediction and design here. Well done, Drew. Next up, we got Chicago. And this was a bit of a leak, I think, towards the end of the summer. So we had an idea of what we thought that it might look like based on the renditions within the Chicago organization, I believe. And this was very close to that. Now, the one that we actually got from Chicago had, I think, even more stripes than this one. So I think this is better. Drew's design is better than the one that we got. But overall, a bit of a missed opportunity, I think, for Chicago. Next, the Colorado Avalanche. This is a nice uniform. Not what we got, but still a very nice uniform. I would have been very pleased with this. I love the logo on the shoulder. I think that that is better than what they actually used. And I think they actually used their regular logo, just maybe recolorized. I'm not sure. Don't have the jersey yet. I forget. So anyway, great design here, Drew. I like this one a lot. Next, the Dallas Stars. Man, I wish we had got this. Now, the Dallas Stars one that we did get, which is, I guess, literally right over my shoulder here, I have come to really, really appreciate that that jersey quite a bit. I didn't, when it first came out, I didn't really like it, but I do like it now. Now, this one here is not the Star jersey that we want, but it is still a Star jersey, and it's very nice, and I do like it. Well done, Drew. Next is the Detroit Red Wings, and this isn't what we got, but I would love an off-white version of I guess this is kind of based on, I think it was the Winter Classic maybe that they were in almost a decade ago or so. That reminds me of this jersey, but with an off-white. Looks good. I do like this quite a bit, actually. Next, the Edmonton Oilers, and I mean, hey, that is pretty much perfect. I think the logo is a little bit different, but generally the uniform looks quite similar. Again, great prediction here, Drew. Very impressive. Oh, the Florida Panthers. You know what? Of all of the concept videos that we have done that have been predictive towards Reverse Retro 2.0 series coming up, they span back a year and a half. Like a year and a half ago, we kind of knew that this series was coming back. And of all the predictive designs for Florida, I don't think anyone ever did anything this close. And I don't think we had a lot of information on Florida prior to it being released. There was a rumor that they were going to go with the baby blue, which was an accurate rumor, accurate information. But I don't think the logo on the front here was any information that was released to my knowledge. So while this isn't exactly what we got, it's very close. The logo, very close. The colorization, pretty close as well. So good job on this one, Drew. I do like the one that they made more, but this is very nice. Next, the LA Kings, and this is going to be another spot check. I got to look over here. Okay, I need to bring this up on my screen over here. Spot check, the yellow around the neck is incorrect. The logo is, it's pretty much the same. It's just, the little intricacies are a little bit different. But everything else looks to be pretty much perfect. Another excellent prediction here, Drew. An excellent design. This was rumored as well, but I think there was some confliction with the logo. So you made the right decision on the logo. Next, the Minnesota Wild. I mean, even got the stars on the pants pretty much right. I think they went with that. I can't remember, actually. Let me look. Yeah, even got the stars on the pants right. So, I mean, wonderful job here, Drew. This was information that we did know, but man, that's a nice concept. Nice jersey. Moving on to the Montreal Canadiens, and I'm happy to see this. Happy that he went with the kind of expose prediction here because it was accurate. And this is different because of the lack of striping in behind. But I need to double check this just slightly. The striping was wrong. I just couldn't remember what it actually looked like. So yeah, a little bit different striping on the bottom, on the middle of the jersey. Obviously, there's none, and then the arms. But the general colorization is pretty spot on. So good job, Drew. Next is the New Jersey Devils, and this is, I think, maybe the most inaccurate prediction that we've received so far. It was rumored all the way back into late December, early January of last year that they would be going with the Rockies kind of theme. Luckily that they did, or not the Rockies, the Kansas City Scouts rather, theme. Great that they did. While this is, I guess the layout is a little bit similar, the shoulders are different, but this is just the general New Jersey Devils layout. So this is incorrect. And I do like what they went with more than this. Next is the Nashville Predators. Oh, man, I would love if they had have gone with this. They did not. They went with the mustard tiger, the mustard jersey, whatever. And while that holds a special nostalgia place in my heart, I would have just loved for them just to go away from the yellow just once. Just once. I don't even remember last time they released a jersey that wasn't yellow. I guess it was the Stadium Series. I guess that was blue. So that makes me look bad because I forgot about that jersey. Also, the Winter Classic I don't think was yellow either. Was it? No, it was white. Anyways, yeah, let's move on. This is a really nice concept, Drew. Next, the Islanders. Okay, so the shoulders are different, not as much wave action along the bottom, but the lack of teal is accurate, and the amount of orange that's being used is very accurate as well. So I think I actually like this design a little bit more. I like the shoulders. I think that dynamic play in the shoulders is pretty cool. And I think the logo looks better here in this design as well. And I appreciate the wave along the bottom, the actual wave. So yeah, I like this one more than the one they went with. Next, the Rangers. I mean, this is pretty, I guess, perfect as well. Might have to spot check this one just to make sure. Yeah, I guess the striping on the sleeves is a little bit different. He's got silver here, and they did not go with the silver. But generally, pretty close design here. Good job. Next, the Ottawa Senators. I would have loved for them to go with something like this. I do like what they did, but I think this is very nice as well. I really like the arms and the bottom of the jersey. Really nice flow down into the pants as well. I've been talking a lot about the jerseys and not the uniforms, but this is a really nice uniform. I like it a lot. Next, the Philadelphia Flyers. This is not what they went with. I think this is probably based on the Philadelphia Quakers from way back. They kind of used that kind of separated little stripe design all the way up the arm. I would like this uniform. I think this is more maybe, I mean, I guess it is retro. I was going to say Winter Classic or something, but I would like this design with a different, more retro logo. Maybe with Philadelphia across the front in text, which is something I don't typically like, but it would follow the Quaker theme, and I think it would look okay as a Winter Classic. Next, the Pittsburgh Penguins. I mean, this is quite accurate as well. Nailed the shoulders. I think the arms are pretty good too. I don't remember the bottom of the jersey. You know what? The bottom of the jersey's pretty good. This is pretty much perfect. Another great prediction here, Drew. Next, the Seattle Kraken. They unfortunately did not go with this. I would have loved for them to go with this. Look at the numbers on the shoulders as well. That looks really good. Yeah, I like this a lot. Great uniform. Sharks. There you go. This is, I guess, pretty much perfect. Even the gloves are pretty spot on. And yeah, we knew that we knew it was coming, but I would say I'm very impressed here with Drew's prediction. I don't think we knew exactly what it was going to look like as far as striping layout and stuff, and he's done very well here. I just want to double check. I guess the striping on the top of the shoulder isn't there. It's more at the top of the arm or the side shoulder, I guess. So that part was wrong, but the rest of the stuff is pretty good. Next, the Blues. Now, this is tricky because I like this. I really like this uniform. I like the jersey as well. I think individually, this jersey's nicer than the one that they went with. But as a uniform, I really, really like their Reverse Retro 2.0 uniform. It looks so good. Even though I'm not a big fan of yellow, they just did a wonderful job with that uniform. So I'm a bit conflicted here. I like the jersey that Drew did individually, but I like the actual uniform that they went with better. Next, the Tampa Bay Lightning. So this is accurate, but not at the same time. You got the bottom of the sleeves right, being black with the lightning on there. But I don't think the shoulders were blue. I think they were something else. Maybe black. Let me look. No, they were gray. And the bottom of the jersey, yeah, that was my next step. The bottom of the jersey is different. It's actually blue. And he went with black. This bleeds down into the pants, I think, a little bit nicer than the jersey that they did go with into their uniform. But I think I prefer the white base of the one that they went with a little bit more than this one. This one's nice, though. Toronto Maple Leafs. Beautiful jersey. Regardless of what series this belongs to, I really like this a lot, actually. Very retro vibes for this one. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Yeah, I think this would have been on my purchase list if they had gone with this. Great job here. Next, the Vancouver Canucks. Okay, so this one was, I think, maybe gifted to him. This was pretty much all released. But maybe even the gloves and the pants. I can't remember exactly, but this was not really a predictive concept. This was more of a, well, I already know what it looks like, so I got to design it kind of thing, I think. So, I mean, good job overall on this one. Vegas Golden Knights. Damn, that's pretty close. That is very close, actually. Good job on this one. I think the gloves are a little bit different. Got the sword on the pants as well. What do you know, Drew, that I didn't know? I didn't know that the sword on the pants was coming. That was a bit of a shock to me. It's a great prediction there. Next, the Winnipeg Jets. Wow, this one's actually really impressive as well. Not a lot of people knew, maybe no one knew what the Winnipeg Jets were doing. I didn't hear anything really about the Jets. Nothing like super concrete anyway. So really good prediction here, actually. The striping is a little bit different, I think, as far as colorization. I will spot check. Yeah, it's inverted. It was the lighter stripe versus the darker stripe. But yeah, I mean, very close. Very, very close on this one. Good job. And then the Washington Capitals, which is the last one, I think. And, I mean, bam. This is it. The striping on the bottom is a little bit inaccurate as far as thickness, but you nailed the colorization and the layout pretty much perfectly. So, I mean, how do I pick my favorite in this video when a lot of these are actually so accurate that they look like the real thing? Do I pick the one that is not the most like the real thing and the one that I just liked the most, or do I pick the one that was most accurate? I'm gonna go, I'm gonna make a bit of a controversial decision here. I'm gonna choose one that was not the most accurate predicted. I appreciate all the accurate predictions, but I'm gonna choose one that I think would resonate quite well with jersey collectors as well as the fan base of this team. I'm talking about the Detroit Red Wings. And I say that because I think Detroit just needs something a little bit different. Like their reverse retro #1 was a total flop. They've released basically no alternate jerseys in their entire lineup. Not that they technically should. Their retro jerseys from previous events like stadiums, like I guess that Stadium Series isn't retro, but the Stadium Series jersey was pretty good. I like that. Their Winter Classic jersey was pretty good, but they've not had a lot of W's since then. And it's been a long time since Detroit had a jersey W. And I think their 2.0 version of the jersey, the reverse retro jersey, was good in uniform, but individually not that great, not that well received, I guess is the way I'm trying to word this. Where this, I think, would be well received by the fan base, by jersey collectors, because it stays true to their brand, which is simple, simplistic, original 6, nothing flashy. And then off-white, I think they have the liberty to use off-white as well. So I think this would be very well received. And this is a really nice uniform as well. Like, jersey aside, the way that the gloves are designed, the pants, the helmet, like everything, this would be a beautiful uniform, I think. And I think a lot of people would really like it. So, Drew, this is my favorite. Well done on these concepts and this whole series. Now I got 2 things for you. Well, #1, let me know your favorite in this entire video. Let Drew know down below in the comment section what was your favorite, what was your least favorite. Give some constructive criticism and feedback. I'm sure he'll really appreciate that. I'm also curious to know the consensus of what a lot of people liked in this video. #2, if you want to come up with designs like this, whether it's the jersey template, whether it's the full uniform template that Drew used here, you can head on over to sportstemplates.net. I can save you 10% by using code post2post, whether it's the uniform template, the jersey template, or any template you want on the site. There's over 70 plus, not just hockey. There's all kinds of other sports. There's even free ones on there. So if you're not looking to dig into your pockets and fork out some change, you can get some free templates over there and just play around in Photoshop if you already have it. Come up with some designs, send them in. I will review, rank, or react to them, and we can have some fun. But if you feel like dropping some coin, make sure you use the code post2post to save yourself 10%. And of course, come up with a full series from whatever league, whatever sport, doesn't really matter. Send them in. Would love to see them. So thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. If you like these Friday jersey concept videos, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new and you want to see more, well, you gotta go down and hit the subscribe button to join me every Friday for these videos and more bonus videos throughout the week as well. Hope you guys have a great start to your weekend, and I'll talk to you very soon. Adios.